Welcome to today's Launch and Learn section, part 2. We shall continue our discussion on paper document management software called paper234.com. In today's series, we shall be looking at the overview of users account menu. Agenda is basically would include objective, how to log in, and then we do a demo for you. The objective is to ensure that all business documents on paper are preserved securely online. Okay. Now, if you don't know how to log in, type paper234.com and then you will come to the home page. And on this home page, please click on login now. We assume that you already have an account. If you don't know how to create an account for yourself, please look at part 1. We have discussed on how you can create an account for yourself. We're now in part 2. We want to take you through the user menu so that you will be familiar with the user menu and each of the functions in the user menu. Now, if you are interested about this software, after you create an account for yourself and go through the menu and go through the different functions that this software provides, you can WhatsApp the number that you've seen on the screen and we'll get back to you, or you send us an email at buypaper234.com. Let's hop into the system to do a demo. So type paper234.com and then you will be able to get to the home page, and then you click on login. Let's enlarge our screen. Okay, login. We've created a test account for Mercy Adekunle, so we're going to log into that account and take you through the user menu. And in case you forgot your password, what you do, you can click here. If you've forgotten your password, click on forgot password here, and you put your email and say reset password. Congrats, a confirmation message with the new password was successfully sent to your registered email. So if you go to your email, you should be able to see that the system has reset your password. Okay, so that's how to get back your password if you've forgotten your password. So let's log on now. Once you log in, the first button here is log out. When you finish working, you click on log out and that system will take you out. Okay, so you click here and then the system will log you out, take you back to the home page. Let me go in again. So that's how to log out from the user menu. And then on the top left here, you will see the person that logged into the system, Mercy Adekunle. The type of account is a trial account. Remember, we talk about different kinds of account: transfer account, basic account, corporate account, and trial account. If after 3 days you say you will now request that you should be given a basic account, then what you will see here is basic account. If your organization, if you're working in an organization that buy the software, then you have access to corporate account. Okay. So the next thing you can do here, you can actually click here to change your password so that you don't depend on the machine given password. So the password that the machine sent to you by email, you can type that password here as a current password. Put your new password here, put your new password and say change, and the system will change, the software system will change your password. Okay, so once you purchase this software, then you will not be on the trial menu, you'll be on a full menu. Now, so what is it in the menu? The first subject here that the menu will help you deal with. Again, our screen is designed to a mobile-friendly size. So that's why our screen is this way. And instead of usual click here, we say touch here, because a lot of people that uses our software uses their finger. So you are not clicking, you are touching. So we now ask you to touch, okay? But if you are using a desktop or a laptop to access this application, you can, where you find touch, you can actually click. It's the same thing. Okay. So the first thing, send and transfer file. We'll talk about this in the next edition. Okay. In the next series, we'll discuss how you can send file to anybody on one-on-one. You just create an account for the person and then you transfer files to him. And he will receive the transfer login detail in his email, and then he will be able to log in, receive the file you send, and then he can also upload some file and send to you. So you can do one-on-one transfer with in a secured manner using paper234.com. Okay, so the next thing you can do here is to view and download file. So if someone has sent you, the person you create account for, here, usually with this software, you create an account for people that you want them to have access to the software. Anybody in the world, you can do 1 million people, you can do 2 million people, you can do 10 people, you can do 5 people. You're not restricted to the number of people that you can create, give access to exchange document with. The only thing you are constrained with is what we are concerned with is the amount of data that you can transmit at any point in time and the storage system. So when your storage system is full, you contact us and you buy more disk space, and then we increase your disk space and you keep using the software. Okay. So you can actually, with your mobile phone, you can open and read the person that you transfer file to. You can actually open here and read the document. Okay. So the next thing here is a team file. Now, this is where you work in a team. This one is you as an individual sending file to an individual. It may not be a member of your team, but this one is for an organization. Okay, where this software is set up for an organization, you'll be able to work in teams, create a folder, and the folder that are set up here are being shared with multiple number of people. Whereas here, you only share the folder with one person at the time. But here, if you have 20 people, 1,000 people, 1 million people connected to that folder, all of you will be able to see that folder as a team. Now, each of the document that you sent out, you can actually send an attachment, okay? Because in archive, you could see, for instance, now, maybe a court case, you're documenting a court case. One court case can have so many attachments, so many documents that is attached to that particular court case. So you'll be able to do that attachment here. Or one contract can have a number of other addendum attachment. So you'll be able to put it here. You'll be able to attach them here. Every document you attach, you can come here and download them. You can also read them before you download. Sometimes you don't even need to download. You just need to read. Okay. So that's why we said that the cost of connectivity using paper234.com is quite cheaper. It allows organization to run a cheaper connectivity than when you use a system that you must have to download every document before you're able to read. So you'll be able to track the progress of every document. Okay, so for instance, like I say, court document, you'll be able to track the progress each time the chamber goes to court and come back. You'll be able to say, okay, for this document, for this case file that we have established, this is the proceeding for today. Okay, so you can track this, and every other member of the team can see the progress in that file, especially if you're given a job to do in a team and people want to see how far, what progress you've made. As you are working on that document, you are reporting progress. Okay, so your team leader and other team members, it will become very transparent, especially now that people don't stay in the office, people stay at home to work. So you don't know what the guy is doing. But when the document is working on, you'll be able to see what he has done today. You will be able to see what he will do tomorrow and next tomorrow, or what he did yesterday. It will be very transparent. So this enables that every document, you'll be able to track progress of the document. And finally here, you can see your folders, all the folders that is, you have access to. So here, Mercy Adekunle is the owner of this folder, a gas contract team folder. This is a supply project team folder. So this, anybody added to this team will be able to have access to this same folder with Mercy. Okay, so the next one we want to talk about here is team members. So here, Mercy is the only one here. Once we add a team member here, she'll be able to see this team member. And the good thing about this system is that once you create a team member, the system will generate an email and login details and send to that team member. So once he logs in, it will automatically be granted access to the folder in which Mercy had granted him access. So the next thing too on the menu here is you can add a folder. Okay, for instance, now Mercy might want to add another folder to the one that she already have. Okay, so you already have a folder here, and if she wants, you could have another folder, maybe HSC folder. Okay, you can create a new folder, say HSC. You want to create a HSC folder for the entire team. Okay, so you now see that the system say the system has added HSC team folder, and then you look at the time here. And if you look at my computer here, it is 1:04 p.m. Nigerian West African time. You can see today is 14. The system, timestamp the time that Mercy actually created Mercy Adekunle actually created the folder. So now she has 3 folders, team folders. She can share these folders with members of her team. And the one that she wants exclusivity, she alone can use it. But the administrator of this system can access the folder that she has. Okay? It's only administrator that can do that. Now she can decide to add a team member, So this is where she can create access for someone to be able to access that folder. So she comes here, what kind of account? Is it a team account or a transfer account? Okay. So if it's a transfer account, the system will create a transfer account detail and send to the person created here. If it is a team account, if it's working in a team, you can also have a team account here, okay? And then put the surname of the person, type the first name of the person, the email, the phone number. The email must be correct. And then the folder. See, Mercy has 3 folders here. Has supply project team folder, has gas contract folder, and has HSE. If you want the person created here to have access to HSE, you select HSE and say create a new account. Once you do that, the system will automatically generate an email and send to the team member, okay, with the login detail. So you will just be able to open the mail, click on login, and then log in. You will have access to this folder. Mercy and the new team member will be able to share document together. And both of them can keep adding people to the team folder. That's the difference between a transfer account and team folder. Team folder presupposes that you're working in a team and there are other members of the team. As they add more members to this team, they are given access to the folder. They themselves also, as we'll show you later, can also create an account for other people and then decide the kind of folder they would have access to. So that's, in a nutshell, the user menu using paper234.com. Okay, so here, grant access to folder. So here, if you create a team member, you'll be able to select a team member and select. She has 3 folders here. She can actually grant access to anybody in this folder, and the person will have access, okay? And then if you don't want, you can also remove the person from the access. Once you remove, you won't be able to have access to the folder again. All right, so that's all about a short. That's why we said that paper 234 is a simplicity. Our objective was to design a software that is very simple to use. You can just click and use, or use your mobile phone and touch it, and then you're getting all the information you need. You don't really need to download information before you can read them. Assuming there are 100 pages, there are some documents that are 50 pages, 100 pages, 1,000 pages. When you download, you are now taking data space to do that, and that will increase the connectivity that we're talking about, okay? Because you're using data to do all that download. And if you send that file in an email to 50 people and it is about 10 megabytes, the 50 people are going to download 10 megabytes worth of data, and that will impact on the network of the organization. So one good thing that you will enjoy with this software, it reduces the cost of connectivity. Okay, so thank you. I hope you've had a broad view of the user menu. I'll see you in the next session.